Hello, you're welcome to the sports segment here on AM Show. My name is Benedict Owusu. Thanks so much for joining me here on the show. Well, tonight, UEFA Champions League is back, and great games we anticipate. Liverpool will be at Anfield to play against Napoli. A must-win game for Liverpool if they are to make the next stage of the competition. And it's not just about winning that game. They have to win convincingly to book a place in the next stage of the competition. Red Star Belgrade will play host to Paris Saint-Germain, and also Tottenham Hotspur must go away to Barca and get a win to ensure progression to the next stage of the competition. So great games to come later tonight in the UEFA Champions League. We will definitely see previews of the matches, but we have to start here on the local scene. And yesterday, there was a meeting between the Ghana Football Association Normalization Committee and captains of the various divisions of football. So premier teams as well as Division 1 and women's football met the Normalization Committee at the Alisa Hotel. Well, top on the agenda was the welfare of the players. After the meeting, I spoke to Normalization Committee Chairman, Dr. Kofi Amwa.
Listening to them, we begin to see that a lot of them have some good ideas that they have shared with us. So we are taking all this in and then use that to help us formulate the way forward. But I also want to thank our brothers and sisters who own football clubs. We have heard some of the frustrations that they also go through. So the problem facing us are equal to the opportunities facing us. So we are not daunted. We think we can sail through. And by meeting with these specific football communities, we are getting there. The vision of how to reform Ghana football is gradually coming to us.
Doc, did the meeting give you an idea of how these players are really struggling here on the local scene?
Yeah, they are. I mean, their salaries, they talked a lot about their salaries not being adequate. They talked about their salaries not being consistently paid. But we also understand the backdrop of some of it, which is the lack of revenue that also must go to the football clubs.
All right, so that was Dr. Kofi Amwa. He is chairman of the Ghana Football Association Normalization Committee. Well, Kerala United captain Godfrey Saka noted how important the meeting was yesterday, and he hopes that the Normalization Committee will take contributions by the players in reforming Ghana football.
Yeah, it's very important. It's very important because we heard what goes over there. Without the players, no football. Without the football people, no players, no football. So I think it's important that we have to view out our problems and what we can get to continue with our football, how our game will progress. I think we have said all, and then what we said, I think the contributions are everything was okay. And I think the way the players we exposed ourselves, I think everything was okay. So I think we are praying that they will do something about it, and then we will continue from there.
And in terms of the key things that were said, you believe that the players were able to tell the committee the things that are really hurting the players that should be done right for our football to move on?
Yeah, it's not like this is the first time this is happening. We always complain. We've been complaining since we started playing football. So this is the time the big mess have to wake up and do something for us, and then we can, the upcoming boys can take something from us. So I think we have said all the key things we said. I think it's important. If those things happen, I think our football is going to go further.
All right, so that was Godfrey Saka. He plays his club football for Kerala United. Well, a former player of the Black Stars, that's Yusuf Chipsa, was present at the meeting. He went there in his capacity as General Secretary of FIFPro Welfare Body of the clubs and the players as well. Well, he thinks that the move by the Normalization Committee wasn't a step in the right direction.
The players are the major stakeholders of the game. I mean, without the players, there will be no football. Mm-hmm. So it was a step in the right direction for the Normalization Committee to meet the players. We've been waiting for this for a very long time, and thank God that we finally had the opportunity today.
In terms of the key things that were discussed at the meeting, what were some of them?
To summarize everything up, most of the points the players raised were about their welfare. working conditions and issues like that. So I think that is the most important thing affecting our football now. But globally, you could see finance is a global challenge to the sport at the moment. Even clubs in Europe are having financial problems, but then it's about the management. They are able to go around it very well. They're able to manage it very well, and that is why the game still looks attractive over there. I think we will be able to do the same thing here.